the 35 members of the prestigious Académie Française have chosen their new leader. That'll be the French-Lebanese writer Amin Maalouf, who's going to be the next permanent secretary, replacing Hélène Carrère-Dancos, who died in August after nearly 25 years in that job. Well, to tell us more, I'm joined by Alison Sargent from our culture desk. Alison,
Hi, Tom.
Welcome to the programme. Tell us a bit more about the winner.
Well, Amin Maalouf was really the favourite going into this race. He's been described by the other Academy members as reserved and friendly, a man of peace and dialogue. He was born in Beirut in 1949, so he is 74 years old. He left Lebanon for France in 1976, not long after the outbreak of the Civil War. So his native language is Arabic, but he said that the transition to writing in French really happened pretty naturally for him. He said, like many Lebanese people, he grew up speaking Arabic, French, and English, and once he moved to France, he just began writing more and more in French. He won France's prestigious Goncourt Literary Prize in 1993 for his novel The Rock of Tanios, which explores a Lebanese myth. Much of his work centers on the themes of exile and bridging together different cultures. He was elected to the Académie Française back in 2011. And Amin Maalouf had really been the only candidate and the clear successor in this race, but there was some sort of last-minute intrigue this week when Jean-Christophe Rufin threw his hat into the race at the very last minute on Monday, just before the deadline. So French papers were sort of describing this as a fratricidal duel between two men who are, close friends. They're both on the Academy together. It turns out, though, that Amin Maalouf was the winner as expected.
Okay, and I found out today he's actually the uncle of Ibrahim Maalouf, the trumpet player, which I didn't know. I learnt that
talented
doing my
family.
research. Indeed, they've got lots going on there. Tell us, what's the point of the Académie Française, Alison?
Well, Tom, the members are often described as sort of the gatekeepers of the French language. It's a very, very old institution. The Académie Française has been around for nearly 400 years. It was founded in 1635 by the Cardinal Richelieu under King Louis XIII. Its main mission, as it still says on its webpage, is to defend the French language. Now, the members do that in part by publishing dictionaries. They've been working on the 9th edition, though, since 1986, so it's been quite a while. They're very nearly finished with it. Work has been quite slow going. The body really has a reputation for being quite conservative, basically sticks in the mud. For example, they only adopted the feminine form of the words for many professions, like doctor or president, with an E on the end, only in 2019, so not that long ago, which is pretty reflective of all of the catching up they have to do in terms of gender parity. The first woman member was not elected until 1980, also not very long ago. Currently, only 6 out of the 35 members are women. And then all but several members are also white, so diversity is also a very major issue for the Académie Française.
Okay, so a bit of catch-up needing to be done there at the Académie Française, and just that's one of a number of challenges the institution faces, isn't it?
Yeah, going forward, another one of their big tasks ahead is going to be finishing up and publishing that 9th edition of the dictionary. It has a whopping 28,000 new words in it. They also have 5 open seats to fill. There are supposed to be 40 members of the Académie Française. There are currently only 35, but the Academy is historically very, very picky. A 19th century writer, Émile Zola, actually got rejected a record 25 times, and it hasn't necessarily gotten any easier since then. Many recent elections have actually seen candidates rejected, so those seats have been open for a while now. The Academy is also going to have to navigate some thorny ongoing debates about inclusive writing, essentially gender-neutral writing, including a gender-neutral pronoun in France, il, which some dictionaries have already added, but the Académie Française has not wanted to say anything about that yet. So really, their big challenge going forward, to sort of summarize, is just to really try and regain relevance and hopefully add some diversity.